Branding identity, presented by Harrison Belk. Founding the Nike brand. The Nike brand was founded on January 25th, 1964 by University of Oregon track athlete Phil Knight and his coach Bill Bowerman. Phil Knight. Phil Knight is one of the originators of the brand we know and love today. However, before his mass success, Phil was a multi-talented man working as a sports reporter and an accountant. However, before this, in the late 1950s, Phil was a track athlete at the University of Oregon, where he earned awards for running middle-distance races. 2 years before the launch of Nike, he would graduate with his master's degree in business administration from Stanford. Bill Bowerman. Bill Bowerman had a different background. He was born in 1911. Bill would live through both world wars. However, he was more famously a track athlete and a field coach, and had trained up to 31 Olympic athletes, 51 All-American athletes, 12 American record holders, and many more before he would discover Nike alongside one of his ex-students, Phil Knight. Blue Ribbon Sports. After Phil decided to combine his love for running and his newly acquired business degree to launch his own shoe company known as Blue Ribbon Sports, he did this with the objective that he could import high-quality and low-cost running shoes from Japan to bring them over to the American market. There is the logo on the right. Blue Ribbon Sports growth. 7 years later, in 1971, the company he had launched had grown to over 50 employees. However, the collaboration with the Japanese shoe supplier had come to an end. Phil had to make a choice of who would manufacture his shoes, so he decided to choose a Mexican shoe factory that had previously been endorsed by Adidas. Blue Ribbon Sports soccer shoe name. Alongside the New Deal with the shoe factory in Mexico, Phil needed a name for his new soccer shoes he was releasing to the world, so he decided to run a poll with his employees for input on the name. He decided to choose the name himself, which was Dimension 6, which was rejected by everyone in the company for being unspeakably bad. There are the shoes on the left, look pretty good. Jeff Johnson's input with the name. Jeff Johnson, Blue Ribbon Sports' first ever employee, came up to Phil at the last minute with a name for the soccer boot. He said to Phil that he had a dream the night before and the name of the shoe had appeared in the dream. Phil asked him for the name and Jeff came out with the name Nike. When asked, Jeff said he chose the name because it was the name of the Greek winged goddess of victory. Phil liked the meaning behind the name, but he also liked it because it was short and had a strong sound because of the letter K. There is the goddess on the right. Nike changed his name. Blue Ribbon Sports changed their name to Nike in 1978, and from there, the rest is history. Meaning behind Nike's tagline. Nike has an iconic tagline which is "Just do it." But have you ever wondered what these three words mean? Before we delve into it, let's take a look at why they needed a tagline. So, in 1987, Nike was about to launch its first major advertising television campaign, which included commercials for all types of sports like basketball, football, soccer, hockey, and golf. The company that was hired to make the advert felt like the company needed their own tagline to establish the brand. A worker from the company that was hired, Dan Wiedenen, said he got inspiration for the tagline "Just do it" from a convicted murderer's words before he was about to get executed. His words were, "Let's do it." The Nike brand wasn't bothered by a tagline, but nowadays it is among one of the most popular taglines in history. I'm thankful it is. Athletes who are sponsored by Nike. This is Russell Westbrook, MVP winner. This is Tiger Woods, multiple golf championship winners. Rafael Nadal, Wimbledon winner. LeBron James, multiple-time MVP, multiple-time NBA champion, multiple-time NBA Finals MVP. This is Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the biggest and the most earning soccer player in the world. That is it for my presentation. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed.